I'm going to talk to you guys about the All Blending Sponge from MAC. The only thing I have on my face is concealer. I just put a very sheer coat concealer. I use the Makeup Forever palette. And I'm going to go ahead and get my sponge out of the packaging. Okay, you're going to run it under water real quick. And you're going to squeeze out as much water as possible so it's just damp. Okay, go ahead and take your foundation. I have these two. I'm going to use this one. It's a little bit more of a sheer coverage since I already put concealer on. I'm just taking a little bit on my hand. So I'm just going to dab it in there. Grab a little bit on. And you can see not everything's going to soak right into the sponge since we wet it. And I'm just going to dab it on my face. It's a lot like the Beauty Blender. I really like how this applies. You're just dabbing it on. It gives a nice airbrush finish. Okay. Go ahead and grab a little bit more foundation. And make sure you get underneath. You can even drag it down. Grab a little bit more. And again, I'm just pushing into the sponge. And I'm just using the flat side. I'm not using this part right there. Get up all in the cracks. Come over the eyes and the T-zone a little bit. Okay. When you get the coverage you like, if you want to use a little bit of a thicker one in certain areas, just squeeze a little bit on there. And since this is a lighter one for me, I like to kind of apply it right at the tops of my cheeks. Kind of creates a little bit of a highlight in the foundation. And it gets rid of a lot of my redness over here. Might go on top of my nose a little bit. Okay, just grab the rest of this on my sponge, dab over that area, kind of get into the corners. And what's nice is that this has the pointed corner, but since it's not a round ball like the Beauty Blender, I feel like you don't even really need to switch to the other side. You know, you're more than welcome to, but I find this one just works just as well. Okay, go ahead and cap your foundations. And then I'm going to go ahead and take concealer again and just touch up the little areas that are almost impossible to cover. My little Cupid's bow always gets so red. A lot of people ask why I do concealer twice. I only do concealer twice when it comes to the Beauty Blender, or I guess now the sponge, because I was I've never used that before. So then I just take my natural skin finish and lightly dust it over. Okay, take it down the neck a little bit to even it out. Pat over the problem areas so you're not dragging the concealer around. And then you continue on with your makeup. My impressions of this. I'm hoping that it'll clean easier than the Beauty Blender. It looks like it's made out of the same type of spongy material. This is more of a close-up of it, and that's the side I just used. So I like it so far. You know, it does give me that airbrushed look. I do have an airbrush system, and you know, this might just work just as well. Of course, it depends on what look you're going for. You know, it takes a few extra minutes to do this than to just swipe your foundation on with your hands. So if you have a little extra time and you want that nice flawless finish without using a lot of makeup, then I would definitely invest in this. I think I paid $8 and it comes with one. They had a double-sided one that had its white on. I saw it was just on the top. I don't know if it's on the bottom. I would think it would be on both sides since it says double. So I went ahead and grabbed this one because I feel like this one's going to be easier to clean, and it might be easier just to not have the white, because I guess you can use it for both liquid and powder on that one, but I don't know if you would want to wet that part, so I don't know. I feel like you could use it for this part too. Yeah, you can use powder with this. Definitely gives you more coverage. Yes, this is definitely if you need a lot of coverage, because I just put a lot on. But I also have some on, so that could be why I feel like it just put a lot on. Overall, I give it an A+, so I hope you guys like this little review, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.